Okay, good morning. For those who don't know me, I'm Ben Benford. I'm a process leader on the assembly line. And today I'm going to talk to you about a station where we fit under trays and wheels, the ergonomics of it, the layout, and a hypothetical improvement that we can improve to this station. So in this station, there's basically 3 or 4 main elements. The first is the guys have to collect the wheels out of the stillage, then have to take them over to the car and fit the wheels to the car. There's a 4-post lifter in operation that takes the vehicle up and down, and then they go under the car and they're working overhead, fitting under trays to the vehicle. So on my poster, apologies, it's a little bit small, but on the left hand side I've gone with what the current working situation is and the current environment, and on the right hand side I've gone with a hypothetical solution and how I feel it could improve it. I've broken it down into 3 main sections where I see some good points and some room for improvement. So I'll just talk you through those a little bit. The first one is the under tray securing. This is a big problem in the station. I've got some data down here to support the accidents that we see, or sick days. So with the guys working overhead, they're securing around 50 screws each tacked, and they're all working shoulders, arms, neck, back, all the muscles, get a lot of fatigue kicking in. We've laid the area out as best as possible and as most efficiently as possible, but still the fatigue kicks in. So looking at a hypothetical solution for this and what features that may be is we're starting to try a robotic suit. So this is a suit that secures the whole upper body, and when you lift your arms up it takes all the strain away and your muscles are not working. The suit does the work for you. So just a couple of points to highlight on how that's improved it. The suit obviously reduces strain. The guys are not using their muscles as much, takes away the fatigue. This also increases productivity, because what we're seeing on the station is the less muscular people, if you like, the people that are not used to high activities, after a proportion of the day they're starting to die off a little bit, they're starting to produce late, the car's moving late, and that's all because of the fatigue in their arms. With this robotic suit it takes all of that away, and therefore the productivity can increase. On the flip side, there are a couple of issues with the suit that we've seen when trialling it. Is it can be uncomfortable, can be a little bit restricting. Some people have found it hurts in places, so you've got to find the right fit for the right person. That's one restriction. And the other thing we need to take into account is it can increase their temperature as well. It's another item of clothing, if you like. So we need to make sure the area is cool and able to work with the new suit. Things that we don't really want to change is the layout. We put the under trays very near to the car, so when the guys are walking, we've tried to minimise the walking there. So that's already good. That's what we're going to keep in place. And the other improvement is the guns. So the guys have to use different guns and different fixings. So this means the guy has to walk from his tool trolley, collect a gun, walk back to the station, fit it. With the robotic suit, they also have the ability to have a holder. So you can have a tool holder on your gun, you can have fixings located on your guns, and it's all there and very nimble. So that was the first stage. The second stage is the collecting of the wheels. So the wheels come in a station, they're in a big container, massive wheels, 22-inch wheels at times. These are heavy items to lift. What we have to do at the moment with the guys is they have to lift the wheel out of the stillage, roll it over to a position on the car so that a mobile lifter can come in later and lift it up. This increases a lot of bending, so the guys have to bend down to lift the wheels out, they have to bend down whilst they're wheeling it over. Posture is very bad for your back. This again is another highlight in here with bad back pain. So what we've suggested here is a lifter. It's a zero gravity lifter. They use it in places like Mini and Ford. The zero gravity lifter it's a slight movement of the hand, moves it up and down, no matter what weight you've got on.